A recent CNN poll shows that the Democratic Party's favorability among Americans has fallen to 29%, marking the lowest level since CNN began tracking these ratings in 1992. In other words, the left has gone full retard.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
According to CNN, the unpopularity comes across ideological wings, with favorability ratings for the Democratic Party falling by 18 points among liberals and moderates alike since the start of 2021. Oh, you mean a senile president was unpopular? That led to a collapse in favorability?
I ain't got a good brain.
I'm shocked, I tell you. Shocked. However, Democrats and Democratic-aligned independents say, by a margin of 57% to 42%, the Democrats should focus on working to stop the Republican agenda rather than working with the GOP majority to get some Democratic ideas into legislation. So essentially, the Democrats' retarded base is saying the Democrats aren't retarded enough, which is exactly the kind of advice you'd expect to get from retarded people.
I had to sort of just free myself up to believe that it was okay to be stupid or dumb.
Look, the Democrats didn't lose because they didn't fight hard enough. They lost because they're wrong, but they still think they're right. They still believe they lost because they didn't go Trump as Hitler hard enough. They lost because the things they want are stupid. It's that simple. You see, most Americans aren't retarded. As South Park asserted years ago,
1/4 of the population is retarded.
And the Democrats have decided that their gateway to the future is to ride that 25% to electoral victory because math is racist.
California proposes to change its math curriculum to incorporate social justice, de-emphasize calculus, and deprive gifted students from taking accelerated courses.
It's the 80-20 rule, you see. If 80% of Americans think something is common sense and 20% think that's the most retarded thing they've ever heard, you best believe a bunch of diverse women wearing pink will show up with auction paddles to say some stupid shit. Democrats seem determined to die on the hill supporting the 20% because it's niche, and women love to run failing businesses in niche markets. Like a seashell jeweler that only purchases from impoverished nations and charges $5,000 for earrings. Mom. So what's the excuse for the men in this party? Simple. Pussy.
Nice. Nice.
I mean, they're pussies. I mean, it's both, you see. They want pussy and they're also pussies.
Nice.
What does supporting the wants of the 20% look like, you might ask? Well, it's calling parents bigots for not wanting some dude ogling their daughter's vagina in the locker room, or telling people that pouring water on a stranger's head for not wearing a medical mask to fight against a moderate cold is social justice. It's saying that internalized racism can literally give you tumors.
I think your son's tumor was caused by racism.
I could go on, but I don't have to because I have an archive.
Rutgers University declares proper English grammar racist and pledges to incorporate critical grammar into the program.
I'm sorry, I'm stretching my neck and also rolling my eyes.
Teaching classical music is a form of white supremacy.
The music of 18th century Western European cis straight white male composer is an example of white supremacy.
They're just so condescending. Whew.
New York City school encourages kids to stop using words like mom and dad in inclusive language guide.
Everything is so dumb.
Trigger warning now counts as violent language at Brandeis University.
Of course. Trigger warning, you might get triggered by the use of the word trigger. We are creating the most coddled, fragile, sensitive, little entitled, insane, mentally ill children ever to walk the history of the face of the planet Earth, and they're all on TikTok spewing their fucking nonsense.
PETA says that using animal names as insults perpetuates speciesism.
Oh, Jesus. This is bullshit. PETA's batshit crazy. Fucking jackasses.
Harvard Medical School is referring to women as birthing people.
Ugh. Fuck you, Harvard.
Clapping banned at Oxford University to stop people from being triggered.
How are these people making it through a day?
Why liberal white women pay a lot of money to learn over dinner how they're racist. A growing number of women are paying to confront their privilege and racism at dinners that cost $2,500.
That's some white girl shit right there. That is the whitest white girl shit I've ever heard. That's whiter than a goop-scented candle burning at an ayahuasca ceremony with freaking ladies doing goat yoga behind. And Sammy Flapsenfolds leading them all in the exploration of their clitoral hood.